just say hi to Jason Mewes. I kind of like waved at him a little bit, but you know, like the thing about Jason Mewes. Okay, so if you didn't know, Brittany and I, the last day we were in Florida, like on the way back up, we went to a Moobies pop-up, and like Moobies is kind of like a fast food restaurant, like a McDonald's or something in the Kevin Smith universe. You know, the guy that does Jay and Silent Bob, and he did Dogma and Chasing Amy and like a million other movies. He's got lots of stuff. But Moobies is like a fictional franchise in his universe. Did Clerks, obviously Clerks 1. Clerks 2 takes place in the movies. I don't know why I didn't think about that. But they had like a Moobies pop-up in a little restaurant down there on the way back up. And it was like surprisingly cheap to do that. And they said that you might meet, you know, Kevin Smith or Jason Mewes or something while you're eating your burger, cow tipper. So you're like, sure, right? That seems like a cool, like memorable thing to do. Who knows? So we go there, we get our stuff, we sit down, start eating. And then like Jason Mewes and like 3 other dudes walk in, right? And we don't even know that it's him at first, you know? But he like walks right past us too. Like we're sitting at the table just like eating. And we see them. We like look directly at them walk in. And we don't realize it's him until he like just starts like playing foosball. There's a foosball table in the middle of the place. He just starts like playing foosball, which I guess was like part of the meet and greet, is that he would play foosball with you for free and then like sign something, you know. But the more like Brittany and I sat at our table and like watched the goings on, the more kind of like weird it seemed, because like Jason Mewes is in there with his mask on, and there's like nobody else in there with their mask on, which is kind of like, I'm not saying it's weird because he's wearing a mask. I'm saying like he's wearing a mask and he's probably thinking like, oh my God, none of these other people are wearing masks, which is like what he should be thinking, right? It's like, I'm not taking anything away from him. That's what he should probably be thinking. Because all these people are like on him, right? These people want to like hug him and put their arm around him and stuff. And you know, he's probably got that going on. But also, like, while he's trying to play foosball, like, one at a time with people, like, everyone in this little bar, like, it's a pretty small little bar that converted into a movies. Everyone, it's like 50 people in this bar, are, like, standing up on chairs and stuff, have their phone out, looking at him and stuff, like, taking pictures and, like, recording video and all that. And it's just, like, it kind of seemed, like, slightly gross, you know? Like, a little, like, I got a picture of him, obviously. I put it on Twitter. But, like, it's still, it didn't feel, I didn't want to be one of those guys that's like, what's up, Mewes? How you doing? I'm your best friend, even though I've never met you in my life. Well, I'm going to talk to you about a bunch of stuff. And, like, I just didn't, neither one of us wanted to be, like, that. And we didn't want to, like, contribute to any, like, stress that he might be going through or whatever. Because this is a weird situation. Like, at one point they played a clip, like a trailer for the next Clerks movie that's going to come out, which is, it's cool. And he's sitting there playing foosball, and like it's a huge TV that this trailer's playing on, right? And it's just like 10 feet to his left. And he looks up, and it's the scene from the trailer where like he's doing the Buffalo Bill thing from Silence of the Lambs. I don't know if you know what I'm referencing, but basically he's got like his junk, his stuff. His stuff, let's leave it at that, like, you know, tucked in, real snatched real tight, and his legs kind of crossed so that you can't really see his stuff. I'm just gonna keep saying stuff. I think that's the right word to be using. But like, he's on screen, right? He's on this giant screen in front of like 50 or 100 people, you know, it's at least 50 people in there, and he's basically like naked on screen, this giant screen like 10 feet away. He like looked up at it too, and he tried to make light of it, but it's just like, I don't know how I would feel in that situation. Like, how, you know, I don't know, man. The more it went on, the more I was like, I don't feel very comfortable for Jason Mewes right now. I just really don't. So I'm not going to be one of those dudes. I'm not going to do it. But anyway, that's my Mewes story. I took a picture. I was in the same room with Mewes, but I'm not going to be like, what's up, Mewes? I know you from stuff. You've never met me. It's okay. I don't know, man. By the way, for the record, if you see me in real life somewhere, you can totally be like, hey, what's up, Dev? Or not. Because there's not going to be like 100 other people doing the same thing. You know what I mean? It's just like, if you see me at like the grocery store, if I'm on vacation in your town and I go to the card shop and you're like, oh, it's Dev. Like, feel free to come up to me and be like, hey, it's Dev. It's totally fine. I just don't want like 1,000 people all with their phones out like, look at, there's Dev. He's an animal in a zoo. Let's think, you know.